Today we're going to learn GPSP. GPSP. Okay, so G is for the grip. P is position of the ball. S is set up. And then another P is pivot, body movement during the swing. So we're going to learn this fourth thing today. Okay, first of all, let's check your grip. So if you see your grip, we can see your grip is too strong. Because if I make a line between thumb and index finger, it's pointing outside of your shoulder. Okay, it's pointing outside of the shoulder. So that makes your club face close. Okay, P is position of the ball. Ball position, your ball position is quite center, right? Iron ball position supposed to be on the left side, middle left. And the S is setup. Setup is pretty much okay. And the P is pivot, body movement during the swing. So let's see. So when you're backswing, when Colin backswing, so can you see Colin's body weight is on the right foot? But your body weight is going to left, right? And then top of the backswing, your body weight is totally on the left side. But Colin's body weight is on the right heel here. But your body weight is on the left side still. So it means when you're top of the backswing, your body weight is supposed to be on the right, but your body weight is opposite, which is on the left side. Okay, and now we move on to downswing. Okay, when Colin downswing, his hips start first, right? His hip is leading first, but if you see yours, you're very armsy. Your arm is going down. So if I make a belly button, make a line here, your belly button is still pointing right here. But Colin's belly button is already pointing left, right? So it means Colin, he's using hip more during the downswing, but you're using arm more during the downswing. Okay, so yours quite armsy, right? Look your hip. And then look your hand. Your hand is very dominant, right? But if you see Colin, can you see that? Can you see his hip? His hip is leading right when he starts the downswing. So I can see some block there. Because hip is not leading during the downswing. Okay, so can you see your right foot as well? If you see your right foot almost on the ground, right? But when you're impact, Colin is already, his right foot is already off the ground. But yours is on the ground, right? Okay, what does that mean? Your body weight is still on the right when you're downswing. But as you know, when you're downswing, body weight is supposed to be on the left side, right? Okay, so that's pivot. So we're going to work on pivot. And then when you're finished, okay, look at the finish. So we can see his, all the back there, but your triangle is quite small. Okay, it means your belly button is pointing straight to the target. Actually, your belly button is supposed to point left side of the target. Okay, so in the beginning, this position won't be easy, but you gotta keep practice. Okay, let's move on to the drill. So today I would love to work on GPSP. So what is GPSP? G is grip, P is position of the ball, S is setup, and another P is pivot, body movement during the swing. Okay, so all these 4 steps before you hit the ball, you need to remember and then check and then shoot it. Why? Because for a beginner, especially beginner, they need to build a great habit. Then golf swing can be consistent. Do you understand? So how you build the habit is really important. So every single time, check GPSP and then shoot it. let's move on. So when I check your grip, your both hand, left hand and right hand as well, is pointing outside of your shoulder. So it means your grip is too strong, which is club face will shot at impact. Okay, so in golf, this is natural position, your right hand, natural position, right? And then when you're impact, it become natural position as well. But what if you take a grip too strong, when you're impact, club face naturally shot and ball goes left. Okay, so normally if someone have a strong grip or weak grip, they would compensate when they're swing because their club face is not square enough at setup. Okay, so what we're gonna do is when we take the grip, left hand first. Left hand, start from middle of the index finger and the end of baby finger. You're gonna take a grip. So it's more like a finger grip when you take grip. It's more like a finger grip. And then if you see, there is a line, right? Between thumb and index finger. This line supposed to point your right shoulder. Okay, this line. And then right hand. Right hand, oh, you can take a grip like interlock or oval left, that's up to you. So for me, it's oval left. And the most important thing is between index finger and middle finger, supposed to have gap. And then same as well. When you take a grip, index finger and thumb, between there's a line, supposed to point your right shoulder. Okay, that's G. Now we're gonna move on to P. So P is position of the ball, right? So when you hit iron, put two balls on the left side. So I'm gonna explain more details in the future, but today we just focus on the iron because it's just basic. Okay, so put two balls on the left heel. So from your left heel, two balls, and then shoulder wide as much as your feet wide as much as your shoulder. Okay, like this. Then your body weight supposed to 50-50. And then only when you hit long iron, a little bit tilt your spine a bit to the right. Okay, that's P. Now we move on to the S. So when you're set up, feet shoulder width, butt back, relax your knee. This is your setup drill. And then put your body weight on the heel, toe, toe. And then put your body weight not to heel, not to toe, in the center. And then put a bit to the front. So we're gonna put the weight in the balls of the feet. Okay. And then drop your hands and take your grip. So when you take a grip, we don't push our hand, or either we don't get closer. Just dangle your arm from the shoulder and take a grip. So hands supposed to be here, not there or right here. Okay? So always your arm dangle from your shoulder. Okay. That's S. Now, the last one, P, pivot. Pivot is so important. So when I see your swing plane, I could say is pretty much okay, but I can see you don't know how to use your body. So I could tell you can hit maybe around 20 meters more than now if you know how to use your body. So this is so important. So all the GPS is important, but this pivot is really important for you. Okay, now you're gonna set up and then backswing. When you're backswing, I can see your body weight is on the left side. Okay, so when we're top of the backswing, our body weight is supposed to be on the right heel. And then when you start your downswing, turn your hip first, and then your shoulder follow, after your hip. Okay, so when you're impact, you gotta let your right heel go. Okay, when I see your right heel, you keep holding it. So your body weight is on the right. So when I check your swing, your pivot, your body weight is when your backswing supposed to be on the right, downswing on the left, right? You're opposite. Your backswing is left and downswing is on the right. So that makes you lose a lot of distance. Okay? So if you know how to move your body, definitely you will get back your distance, which is really nice. Okay, so backswing, use your hip. There will be some separation between upper body and lower body. And then right foot fully up. So when I check your setup, your belly button is not pointing enough left. So when you're finished, your belly button is supposed to point left side of the target. And then right foot fully up. And then all of your weight supposed to be on the left side. And keep 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. This finish movement, this position, it won't be easy for you in the beginning because your body weight is kind of on the right. Okay? So what you're gonna keep, you're just gonna keep trying. Later, it will get used to it. So 1, 2. You may feel some shift. Okay? Okay, let me show you side. Okay. 1, 2. You sit first. My belly button fully pointing left side. My chest as well, pointing left side of the target. DPO is like this. You're stopping middle of the turn, okay? So you gotta turn full rather than stop here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so turn fully. Okay, so if you have any question, let me know. Thank you.